is happening, party people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at a VW show. It's a VW and pinball tournament, and it's the third annual EMPI VW Trends event. That is a VW car show and pinball tournament. It sounded interesting to me, so I thought I'd come check it out, and we're gonna see what this thing is about, take you along with us. So let's go. I'm turning the camera around, and we're gonna go for a walk. So here's a little overview. We are at Captain's Arcade Showroom in Anaheim. A little overcast today, but we're gonna see what happens with the weather. For now, we're gonna take a look at these cool cars. Nice interesting colors, like a mustard, dark mustard. The wide 5 wheels. Beautiful. All right, this one's got a split window. It's like the oval with the split. Look at that cool exhaust on this guy. Chrome stinger on it. Dual carbs. And if you guys can see the interior through the glare of the window, beautiful, nice chrome. I love this color. It's this W deck lid back here. Beautiful car. Check this out. The thing.
I'm the only one that's wise enough not to drink rum when I drive a boat. So it's kind of bad, but everybody.
This one looks like a lot of fun, man, with the windshield folding down. That is wide open. I love it.
We hit the beach at like 4 o'clock. I'm done. So tell me I'm
73. Thing OC. Let's look at this car right here. Bad Raz is what it says. VW Trends magazine. Bad Raz. I guess that's what the DR is there. Look at that. Wow. This shirt right here, like of the car. I remember when I was in high school, there was a guy at the Puente Hills Mall that would airbrush T-shirts at a T-shirt shop over there. This VW Bug. Pretty cool. Looks like they've got a channel. We're gonna go look that up. Look at the engine. Love the color coordination. Beautiful custom airbrush on the engine fan cover. Oval. And look at the way it sits. How low it sits. Beautiful. Love this like 80s style, this color, the way that this car is all done is like 1980s style, which is the way that custom bugs were done when I was in high school. Beautiful, beautiful, I love it. Got the sun coming out now. We're gonna look at some of the guys over here. Convertible. Beautiful. These days every engine's going to be a dual carb. You probably will only see the single carb motors, and those are the carbs up there in the corners. You'll probably only see the single carb motors on the ones that were they're trying to restore them faithful to stock. But the dual carbs give you more power, give you more horsepower. Beautiful. So here's one that's restored back to stock. Another beautiful Volkswagen, the white wall tires. Let's look at this guy inside. Very nice. Look what they did to this vintage piece of luggage. Made a speaker box out of it. That's pretty cool. And this one's got blinds in it. Very nice. Let's go look at this dune buggy right here. Very nice. Check out these aluminum seat buckets.
Because I got the new one in here.
Very nice custom work. And the diamond plate inside. Very cool. Nice bus over here. Transporter. This one's a double cab. Look at this. Look at the nice wood inserts in here. Beautiful. Very nice. Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Enjoying the nice sun.
I know, right? The weather is mild today.
Safe for these Volkswagens.
Yeah. It's very cool. Very nice car. So talking to this guy over here real quick, right? Talking about the mild weather and how nice it is for these Volkswagens. None of these, for the most part, have AC unless you have them put in afterwards, like after the fact. And they never integrate really properly, you know. They're all kind of like just add-ons, and they look like add-ons, you know. So, you know, the idea is to make these cars kind of as stock as possible, but with the like the Restomods, right? With the custom wheels and the big motors and stuff. But you know, adding a big bulky AC box in here is not really that common. It's a nice ghia. Look at this engine. It's all the black. Like the anodized parts in here. Wow. It's very cool.
He's got this card. What he's trying to do.
Beautiful.
You get the positive stuff. And then I try to come to the more positive.
The color of this bug. Wow, look at the color. The sun.
I don't know. I was like,
The brown leather seats. That's a nice color combo. Really nice color combo. It's like a metallic forest green.
I knew when I saw you at Jerry's house, and then after that,
It's got a square window. I like the steering wheel on this guy. So let's see. Let's see what year is it? 1960. Wow, this one's beautiful. This was a color bug that I had when I was in high school. This kind of tan color. We saw that real hot pink, real bright one when we first entered, and I was always jealous about those bright colors, this kind of cool colors. It was the 80s, you know, like the 80s. We were all doing the bright stuff, right? The Miami Vice Decade, neon lights and all that stuff. And this was the color of my bug when I was in high school. It was actually my dad's bug. It wasn't my bug specifically. And I just didn't like the color, but now like it looks so cool. And with this red interior, it was just like a dark red or burgundy, whatever you would call that. It's really nice. It's a nice color combo. And this original color is actually, you know, like today when you're trying to do these cool Restomod VWs, I don't know, is Restomod a bad word for these? Put that in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. Is Restomod a bad word? But like look at this color. Like these are more of like a natural color, right? More of a muted color. It looks good with the red. This one's like a brighter red interior. Look at that steering wheel. I've never seen that steering wheel before. Ah, it's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go look over here. I have to keep talking, sorry guys. There's a guy over here with his music on that's kind of loud, and I don't want to get a copyright issue with this video. So all black, very cool. Oval window, and let's look over here and see if we can. Oh, look at this mirror. Never seen that kind of mirror either with a light on it. That's pretty cool. So let's look. Oh, this is a 56. 56. They're talking about some bright colors. It's a pink karmannghia. This one's a newer karmannghia because it's got the bigger lights on it. It's interesting, the bigger lights, but the older style bumper. Look at this bus. I love this two-tone color. The Safariwindows. These are fun. I've never driven in a bus with these Safariwindows before. I always thought it would be interesting to pop those open, have the wind come in. Again, these cars don't have AC, so that's a nice way to cool yourself off while you're driving these things on a hot summer day. Beautiful. Beautiful car. Small window for the back, but still beautiful car. What are the buses worth these days? I know that they are expensive now. The buses have become very popular, and I believe a couple years ago at Barrett-Jackson there was one that closed at over 300,000 if I remember correctly. So these bright colors, I love it. Very nice. Yeah, so over 300,000. I know that they are very sought after, but they don't all go for that price. You know, I think that one that sold for that price was numbers matching, and it had I think it was a 23 window. Let's see this red one. 23 windows are not as common because they have those corner windows in the back. So something like this, right? It's got windows missing in the back on this side right here and this corner. Oh, even the back of that one. But still cool, you know, to each their own. Everybody's got their own style. But the 23 window, because it's more rare and it was numbers matching, it just brought in more money. So notchbacks, from what I understand, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, notchbacks were never imported into the United States by Volkswagen. They were only brought in by individual people. If they wanted a notchback, they imported it themselves. Am I correct about that? Confirm or correct me in the comments about that. Love this ghia. You look at the bumper, it's got these big overriders on the front. That's because of the safety laws that were enacted. They wanted bigger bumpers on cars that were being imported, and so Volkswagen and other cars, Porsche, and you'll see them on other cars, that they had to add those overriders on there. It's another cool one, cool bug. These are all kind of like a nice white, off-white. What'd you call that? Off-white, eggshell, squareback. My dad had one of these too. So my dad went through every iteration of Volkswagen. He had Bug, Super Beetle, Squareback, Fastback. The only thing we didn't ever had was the bus. But he had two different kinds of Bugs. I mentioned the beige one that we had when I was in high school. Yeah, we got VW Bug in front of the Speedster. We're gonna look at the Speedster. These are also built on a pan. Let's look at this. Yeah, this one looks like it's a vintage, built by Vintage. You can tell by a couple things, but the dash is a tell, the seats are a tell. And let's look at the motor. Yeah. Standard VW motor. It's just a beautiful car. And just like any other VW, no AC. You can imagine a Speedster on a hot summer day with the top down will get hot. Let's look at this Speedster over here. This guy's for sale, $67,500. Yep, Vintage Motors. I love the baseball leather.
Okay, so
very beautiful.
You might want to keep that in mind and talk with Cash. And I gave you Cash's number.
Very nice.
Yes, I'll send you it and see where he's at. I'm just out there talking to him.
Another fully stock Bug, beautifully restored. Let's look at this one. Very nice. This one's a ragtop. Another beautiful ghia. 68.
Those will do that. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Barely at work too. You know, normally
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Now I thought it was
It's a
mandatory.
beautiful Speedster. Bug.
It does.
Black windows pop up.
All right, let's go down this back area over here.
Same as my. Oh yeah.
We saw some of these earlier.
Might be a winner. It might be.
I love the differences in the way that people make these their own. There's another one with some patina on it. Check this out with the surfboard on top. 66. How do I know? That's a common thing I see at car shows, right? The Carl's Jr. table tent with the year of the vehicle. I did get a table tent once that said 61. I don't have a 61, but the Tiki T was born in 1961, and so I have that in my bar. Another piece of luggage that was customized as a speaker. It's very nice. It's beautiful. So this one's got the roof rack. It's a roof rack, and then it's got a rack on the back also. It's a luggage rack on the back. Look at the back window on this one. It's got the it's got like a hinge on it. What do you call that window? Swivel window? What do you call that window? Safari window? Like a rear safari window? Very cool. Dunebuggy. This dunebuggy is pretty nice. I have a friend who built a dunebuggy in his garage. It's a red with white wheels. Looks similar to this, but from scratch. Painted it himself and gave it to his son for his 16th birthday. And it's such a California thing to put the surf racks on it, right? Southern California, Volkswagens, vintage Volkswagens. I love it. And here's that nice pink ghia that we saw drive in earlier. Let's take a look at this. Very nice hot pink. Love the stance. Alright, we're gonna go for a walk this way, and we are gonna go down one of the sides over here. Look at this VW Trends with their new water-cooled Volkswagen. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like they should have a vintage Volkswagen, a vintage air-cooled Volkswagen. But who am I? All right, let's see what's over here. We're gonna go down this one side. So this is a Super Beetle, I believe. My dad had one of these too. He didn't have a convertible, but he did have one with a sunroof. I think it was a 74. This still looked like fun to drive, but my dad had the one with the these tail lights go round. These big old dinner plates. Look at these buses right here, man. These are beautiful. I love the color on both of them. This is Safariwindows again. Wow, look at the color. I love how they color match the bumpers too. That's awesome. Look at the interior. Wow.
That's your guys right? What are the little step things?
But it's like, you know, when you have a vision and then you gotta change.
Let's look at the motor on this guy. Beautiful. Look at this thing. Very nice. Here's another one. Wow. Very nice.
Remember Sherry's dad's bus that we had? I think it was between two. Just like this one. Safariwindow.
What year was Sherry's dad's bus?
Look at this green. And it's got like a satin finish to it versus a gloss. I like that. That's different.
I didn't know that.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. All right. I mentioned before that we are at a pinball tournament, so we are going to go take a look at that. We'll walk around the front. And let's see if we can get in there. You have to have a ticket to play, but I don't know if we're going to be able to spectate. We're going to find out. Look how cool this is. Okay, gotta have a wristband to enter, it says. But we're gonna get some video here. People playing pinball. I don't even know that this pinball place existed. They've got some cars in here too. Got a nice 914 over there. Check this out. Pretty cool. Wow. You can even see on the screens above the pinball play. Alright, let's do a walkthrough here. This is the pinball tournament. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know how this works. Is it like who gets the highest score? And then you can see what's happening on the screens above. I wonder if this is the tournament part of it. Do a quick walkthrough here. Are you guys into pinball? Put in the comments if you like playing pinball, what your favorite pinball machine is. Some cool ones here. There's Pulp Fiction. And people of all ages are playing. It's pretty cool. We got the cars over here too. Let's look at the cars. There's the 914. And there's a bug over here. Let's look at the bug. Very nice bug too. Pretty cool. This EMPI 914 is something else. Custom interior. Oh, sorry. I almost backed into a guy over there. Interesting color for the interior. But it's a beautiful car. Beautiful. Right, we're gonna call it a day on this one. Thanks for watching this video. Give us a follow. We're on social media at Instagram/PolynesianPop. We have a Patreon if you want to help support the show, patreon.com/PolynesianPop. And give us a subscribe and follow. Give us a like, give us a comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers and aloha.